I always see these French metal flower buckets at the thrift store, and they usually have some kind of crazy pattern on them. They are super easy to paint and make it your own style. So this one I'm actually going to be painting black, but of course you could go with more of a spring color. And then to make it look a little more antiqued, I'm going to be adding the Waverly antiquing wax to this piece. I love mixing this with black, and I did spray a coat of Rust-Oleum clear coat on top of the black before I put the antiquing wax. That way it would not rub off. So you just put the antiquing wax on your piece and you take a paper towel and you rub it off. Next, I'm going to take a small piece of drop cloth that I've already cut to the size that I thought would look good on this particular bucket. And I'm taking one of the IOD sprig stamp and the IOD black ink, and I am just going to stamp this piece of drop cloth. And then I'm going to take my wet brush from the Waverly antiquing wax and just antique the edges of this drop cloth. Once it is dry, I'm going to glue it onto my bucket. And once it was glued onto my bucket, I felt like it needed a little something more. So I took the tops of some thumbtacks and just also glued them to my canvas. And I think that added a little extra detail that this bucket needed. I feel like this DIY started with the bucket and ended with the label. I love how this label came out. It was so fun to make, and I think you could add it to items you may already have around your home, like a basket. It would look so good on a basket.